Have you ever felt the pressure to be someone you're not? To say things you don't mean, just to fit in or to please others? We all have. It's a heavy burden to carry, constantly wearing a mask, worrying about what others think. But what if there was a different way to live? A way rooted in truth, integrity, and a profound sense of inner peace. This isn't some new age trend. It's an ancient wisdom, championed by one of history's greatest minds, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius. Today, we're diving deep into his teachings to uncover the transformative power of honesty. This isn't just about telling the truth to others, it's about being true to yourself. It's about building a life of character, one that you can be proud of, regardless of external praise or criticism. So, if you're ready to shed the weight of pretense and discover your most authentic self, stick around. We're going on a journey inspired by a king who chose wisdom over wealth and integrity over influence. Marcus Aurelius wasn't just a philosopher who wrote from an ivory tower. He was a man in the arena, leading the vast Roman Empire through war, plague, and political turmoil. His private journal, known to us as Meditations, wasn't written for publication. It was his personal guide, a series of self-reminders on how to live a good life amidst chaos. And at the very core of his philosophy is a simple, yet radical idea. Live in agreement with your own nature. What does that mean? It means understanding your core values, your principles, and living by them every single day, in every action you take. He wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If your thoughts are constantly occupied with deception, with crafting a false image, how can you ever be truly happy?" Honesty, for Marcus, was the bedrock of a tranquil mind. When you align your actions with your beliefs, you eliminate the inner conflict that drains so much of our energy. You no longer have to remember which lie you told to which person. You are simply you. This is a powerful concept. Think about the mental space you'd free up if you aren't constantly curating your image for others. Marcus believed that external opinions are ultimately outside of our control. People will judge, they will misunderstand, they will praise, and they will criticize. Trying to manage all of that is an impossible, exhausting game. The only thing we truly have control over is our own character, our own choices. He reminds us to focus our energy there. Live a life that you yourself can respect. If you do that, the opinions of others become secondary. Their approval is a bonus, not a necessity. So, the first step is self-reflection. Who are you, really, when nobody's watching? What are the principles you hold most dear? Is it kindness? Is it justice? Is it creativity? Write them down. Acknowledge them. This is your personal constitution, your inner compass. When you're faced with a decision, big or small, you can consult this compass. Ask yourself, is this action in harmony with who I want to be? This simple question can be a revolutionary guide. It shifts the focus from what will they think to, is this true to me? But living with this kind of integrity isn't always easy. It often means choosing the harder path. It might mean admitting you were wrong, turning down a dishonest opportunity, or speaking up when it would be easier to stay silent. This is where another key lesson from Marcus Aurelius comes in, recognizing the fleeting nature of life. He constantly reminded himself, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. This isn't meant to be morbid or depressing. It's a call to clarity. It's a tool to cut through the noise and prioritize what truly matters. When you realize that your time is finite, the small, trivial concerns of daily life start to fade away. The fear of embarrassment, the desire for fleeting fame, the petty squabbles, they all lose their power. What remains is the big picture, the kind of person you were, the impact you had, and the legacy you leave behind. Were you a person of your word? Did you act with courage and kindness? Did you live a life that was authentic? These are the questions that will matter in the end. Marcus Aurelius feared not death itself, but the tragedy of a life not truly lived. He worried about reaching the end and being filled with regret for the chances not taken, the principles not upheld, the potential left unfulfilled. This perspective is incredibly liberating. It gives you the courage to be honest, even when it's scary. Because what's more frightening? A moment of awkwardness from telling the truth, or a lifetime of regret from living a lie. When you see your life as a limited, precious resource, you become more discerning about how you spend it. You stop wasting energy on pretense and start investing it in building a character of solid gold. Think about it in practical terms. That difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Have it. The project you believe in but are scared to start. Begin it. The apology you owe. Make it. Each act of honesty, each moment of integrity, is a brick in the foundation of a meaningful life. You're not just doing it for others. You're doing it for your future self, the one who will look back on this moment and be proud of the choice you made. This philosophy also changes our relationship with failure and mistakes. An honest life doesn't mean a perfect life. We will all stumble. We will all fall short of our own ideals. But when you are committed to integrity, a mistake is not a source of shame to be hidden. It's an opportunity for growth. You can honestly admit, I was wrong. You can learn from it, make amends, and strive to do better next time. This is far more powerful than trying to cover up your tracks, which only leads to more anxiety and deeper problems. Honesty allows for self-forgiveness and resilience. Marcus Aurelius built his inner fortress not with stone and mortar, but with principles and virtues. Honesty was a cornerstone of that fortress. It protected him from the chaos of the outside world by giving him a stable, peaceful inner world to retreat to. You can build this same fortress for yourself. It starts today. Start with one small act of honesty. Maybe it's being candid about your feelings with a friend, instead of saying, I am fine. Maybe it's admitting to your boss that you need help with a task, instead of struggling in silence. Maybe it's simply being honest with yourself about a habit you want to change. Each small step reinforces your commitment to living truthfully. Over time, these small steps create a path, and that path becomes your way of life. Living with integrity isn't about being judged or seeking approval. It's about freedom. The freedom from anxiety, the freedom from pretense, and the freedom to be your authentic self. It's about building a life so true that you, Dan T, need the validation of others, because you have the unwavering respect of the one person who matters most. You. The wisdom of Marcus Aurelius has echoed through centuries for a reason. It's timeless, practical, and profoundly transformative. Live true to yourself, prioritize what matters, and build a life of integrity you can be proud of. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration of Stoic wisdom. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more content on philosophy for modern life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. How do you practice honesty in your own life? Until next time, live with virtue.